They never really wanted to kill the princess. That was all Palpatine's plan. They needed to get her off the planet so Jar Jar could take over the... That was the whole point. That was the whole point. They never wanted to kill her. They just wanted her off the planet. So Jar Jar would give supreme power to the Emperor.
I want to watch this movie again now.
Did you not really see
I didn't know that either.
I was so lost with so much stuff. And like even you saying like the dead Jedi, I was like, I don't understand this dead Jedi guy. Like,
but they mentioned, you remember, right? They say he ordered it, but then they talk. It's like, no, he's dead. There's no way he could have ordered it.
But it was Palpatine who did it under...
Yeah. He set up that exact dart to hit them, knowing Obi-Wan would fall into the cloning facility and that no one would ever ask questions about it. Padme was also part of the plan because it got her out of there into hiding so Jar Jar could take political power and give it to him. When Palpatine at the end says it's all going according to plan, he really meant it. Like, that's like some god-level power. Like, he could not have predicted all of that.
You just improved my view of the movie.
No, that makes it...
In the weirdest way.
To me, that makes it worse because it's accounting for things that you could never possibly account for.
For sure, but that, like... I guess that...
The story all comes together for me.
Thanks, Kyle.
Really?
That helps.
But, yeah, it's an awful
makes it worse
story.
When he shot
it's an awful story, but everything makes sense now.
But when Jango, like, missed,
I guess.
like, why didn't he just shoot Anakin or Obi when he shot the...
Because that wasn't the point.
Exactly. Yeah. So I didn't catch that. So that helps.
I didn't mean to make I meant the movie to make less sense opposed to more sense, but whatever.
I feel like we have to stop here.
It's still not particularly well
10 out of
done.
10.
We have to stop here.
It's still like just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's particularly well done by any means.
No,
but that's actually a really good point. It made no sense to us.
Yeah,
and so that's not usually what you want to do.
I don't understand why it made sense to me then. Like I just like.
Well, you've been around a little bit more. Like you've watched the movies.
I've watched a lot of movies.
I watched with subtitles, and the subtitles told me half the people were talking in the same language that Jabba the Hutt talks in.
You've seen Revenge of the Sith. You know everything's going to according to plan.
Do you know what? I don't remember the last time I saw Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
All I remember is like basically the end of it.
Yeah, that was all. Everything that's done in this movie leads to that ending.
Yeah, I get that it was setting it up, but I don't understand how it was setting it up. I don't understand how it all made sense.
Yeah.
It's
no, like it might make sense to you guys. The plot it makes less sense to me because it's so implausible.
Oh no, I'm there with you on that.
Like he has to account for like every single thing. It's like the Joker or something in The Dark Knight, where it's like it's like he has this meticulous plan, but in reality, that would never work. Because you have to account for like all these specific things and luck, and everyone being around you being dumb. This is like that times 2. So it kind of breaks immersion for me in that way.
Yeah, to me, I would agree. It's not a great plot, but it makes more sense now.
It makes sense, but I still think the execution is
well, it obviously wasn't great. 2 out of 3 of us didn't get it.
Yes.
So it's not usually what you want.
I mean, I watched this movie twice preparing. And I just kind of skipped
I watched
over
it once and I wasn't even really paying attention.
I don't even know.
I have so many notes, but I don't know what to talk about now.
Well, I mean, there's lots of things to talk about. I mean, he didn't account for the romance, or did he? Fuck. I'm thinking he might have accounted for the romance.
No, he definitely accounted for the romance because he was the one who suggested Anakin goes with Padme.
What I'm thinking is that apparently...
Definitely.
I was going to go even further into it. There's a part in the movie where Anakin's shirtless in bed, which is creepy. And he's dreaming about his mother through the Force. And he talks about how he met Padme because he's been dreaming about him. Were those Force dreams that Palpatine was pushing in? Does he have so much power over the Force he can make people dream what he wants? Yeah. Oh my God!
Yet he couldn't predict that Luke was going to turn against his father, or wasn't going to turn against his father.
See how it doesn't make sense?
Yeah, he's clearly powerful in these movies, but in the
Chad's going to have a meltdown.